My girlfriend constantly called me ugly. Then her plastic surgery got botched. You need to fix your face before the brand trip, or I'm going without you, Vanessa said, angling her ring light away from me. I can't have people thinking this is what I settle for. Vanessa ran a beauty channel with almost 500,000 followers, and every partner she posted had to match the aesthetic she was selling. She'd study my face in the mirror and point out everything that made her brand look cheap. Your jaw is weak on camera, she'd say, deleting every photo I appeared in until she found one angle that didn't ruin her feed, and spending an hour smoothing and reshaping my face in editing before she'd let it go public. By our first anniversary, she was recording little clips of me sleeping and captioning them with everything she'd change about my face if she could. Most girlfriends would just leave someone who looks like you, she told me once while we waited for a table. I'm the one who stayed and tried to make you presentable. Her whole circle treated a person's face like a product with a rating. Her closest friend, Sloane, would score people out loud like it was normal. He's a 4 with good lighting, Sloane told her across the table while I sat there pretending to read the menu. You could do so much better for the brand. What none of them knew was that I'd already opened an account Vanessa couldn't see and started moving cash into it every week. Every time she told me I was dragging her image down, I'd pull another $40 out and picture the morning I'd load my car and drive off without explaining myself to anyone. I'd been saving for 9 months, and I was only a couple weeks from having enough for a deposit somewhere she'd never find me. She had a big brand partnership coming up, a sponsored couples glow-up trip, and she decided the only way to sell it was to upgrade herself first. I'm getting my nose refined, my cheeks done with implants, and a jaw shave, she announced, showing me the payment plan she'd set up out of our shared account. She was so sure it would relaunch her whole brand that she pre-scheduled the reveal shoot and told her sponsors the new her was coming. I was supposed to sign my lease 2 days after her procedures and finally be gone, but something went badly wrong on the table. The surgeon had to stop halfway through when her face started swelling in a way the staff said they'd never seen. The cheek implants shifted, one side got infected, and the reshaped nose collapsed and stopped draining. Within a week, she looked like she'd been stung across half her face, and the infection was creeping toward her eye. It took 3 more operations, and each one left her worse. Her nose ended up with a deep dent. One cheek sat higher than the other, and nerve damage pulled her upper lip to one side permanently. Her followers turned on her overnight. Nobody wants makeup tips from that, one comment said under her last video before she took the channel private. The clinic she used to promote blocked her so their brands wouldn't be tied to a botched result. Her biggest sponsor quietly dropped her. The entire career she'd built on her face was gone in a matter of weeks. And here's where I made the worst decision of the whole thing. Watching her sob in front of the mirror she used to record herself in made me feel sick for planning to leave. So I canceled the apartment. I told myself that maybe losing the one thing she worshipped would finally make her kind. It did the opposite. This is on you for not talking me out of it, she screamed the day the sponsor dropped her. If I hadn't been so worried about being seen next to you, I never would have booked the surgery at all. She started treating me worse than she ever had because I was the only person still in the room. You must be loving this, she'd hiss at her reflection. Now you don't have to feel like the ugly one since we both look like this. I knew I'd made a serious mistake staying the first time she threw a full water glass past my head and told me it was my fault for standing there. I should have replaced you when I still had offers, she'd yelled during the meltdowns that came almost daily now. Now I'm stuck with you because who else is going to want either of us? So I started saving again. But this time it was different because she'd started going through my phone and my wallet every single night. And I was no longer just leaving a woman who insulted me. I was trying to escape one who had started throwing things. And I had no idea yet how far she was willing to go to keep me from walking out that door. Click here to watch part 2.